What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the Commanders Guru, and today we have a brand new video. Today we got a post-free agency Commanders review, and then we're gonna have a post-free agency 3-round mock draft for the Washington Commanders. So, you know, we're a Commanders channel, so we have to talk about the Washington Commanders. And obviously we said free agency, and we're gonna go off every single signing, my personal opinions, and how it will affect the team, affect the future. And if this free agency was good, spoiler, it was elite. Let's get into this. First off, pretty much the first signing today in free agency for us was Amik Robertson. This is an interesting signing. He is not that good of a cornerback. He's decent, right? But he's more of a nickel cornerback, and I've heard that he's better in the nickel than compared to the outside, which we actually need that. More of a player we can throw into the slot and actually be good at the slot. Mikey Senior still. So it helps out the cornerback depth a little bit. I do think we need another cornerback though, just for depth. If we don't want to get absolutely toasted. So I think it was alright signing. It was not the best signing right off the bat for us, but I thought it did its dues. Adolphe Owe was the second signing, and this one is a really good signing. A little bit of an overpay, of course, but he is a super athlete at the edge position. He is a good pass rusher. In my opinion, he has more moves than Chase Young has ever had in his entire life as a football player. He's also a good pass rusher, and he's not that beneficial in the run game, but I think it's better than whoever else we had out there. And we still have Dorrance Armstrong, so I think that's a good pairing too. The third signing we had was Tim Settle. This was a really good signing. I told you guys in my free agency prediction video, we're gonna sign a defensive tackle to replace Javon Kinlaw, and for depth. Tim Settle was just the better Logan Allen, or whatever his name is, than whoever I had us picking up in my mock free agency prediction video. So, an absolute good signing, good value. People have been saying he's better than Deron Payne. So, and I can see it. Tim Settle, he's a good defensive tackle, and he's gonna be way better than Javon Kinlaw, 100%. The third one was Leo Chanel, which is probably the best signing of all free agency. Why is it? Well, he is almost an elite linebacker, and we got him for $8 million a year. He's 25 years old, and we got him for 3 years for only $8 million. Again, elite deal. That's elite. Absolutely love that. Next was Clevion Chashawn for $11 million for 1 year. Again, another super athletic edge rusher who is still young and is explosive and just a good edge rusher at the end of the day. And I think Clevion Chashawn, even though he's not like a big name, is going to be an absolute game wrecker for the Commanders. And now with Dorrance Armstrong, Adolphe Owe, and Clevion Chashawn, we have three good edge rushers. I think this would be absolutely crucial coming in to the season next year. Then we signed Chig Okonkwo. Great signing. He's a tight end 1. He's better than Isaiah Likely. I don't care who the fuck. The only reason why people might prefer Isaiah Likely over Chig Okonkwo, which is, by the way, in my opinion, completely valid, don't get it wrong. He is a better blocker than Chig, but Chig is an unbelievable. He's a top 3 wide receiving option at the tight end position. And if he was a decent to good blocker, he is touching top 10 tight end. He is an elite. He has an elite ability at the yak. He's good at route running. He has good hands. The problem was he's playing with Cam Ward and Will Levis his entire career. So he hasn't really shown that much stuff. But we've seen it if you watch the film. Chigakoanko with Jaden Daniels, I'm going to say it right now, will be touching top 10 tight end. I think he's going to head into that top 10. You're going to hear some Chigakoanko with Jaden Daniels. Chigakoanko is going to touch that. He's going to go into top 10 tight ends. You're going to hear a lot of people talking about that. I think this is a great signing. Way better than Zach Ertz. I am sick and tired with the absolute shit options Jaden Daniels has been thrown to for the past 2 years. It's horrendous, and we better address that later because we still don't have any wide receivers. Next one is Nick Cross, DMV native. He's a real one. He does know Deron Payne sucks even on draft night 2018. Bang. Nick Cross is a good safety. Good safety. He's probably the best tackling safety in the NFL. One problem about Nick Cross is that he's not that much of a good cover. He's decent. He's alright. He's kind of good. I'm scared saying good at coverage because he's not that good at coverage. He's alright. He's kind of good at coverage. But here's something. He's 24 years old. That's elite. He's like a safety that is ascending, right? And well, I'll let you know. Most likely he will become a good coverage safety. He might be a top 10 safety in the next 2 to 3 years. Sorry. You know, I love that signing. Nick Ross is a great sign. This made my day. That made my day. Personally. Obviously, we, oh, by the way, extending Larry Tunsil was elite. That was great. Nah, I'm gonna lie, that was really good. They don't have it here. Rashad White is such a good deal. We got for $1 year, $2 million for a running back that was at that point in time the best running back in free agency available. Right, we got rid of Chris Rodriguez. Somebody took his ass for $5 million. Jags. And the Commanders just upgraded from Chris Rodriguez to Rashad White. So, I mean, thanks, Jags. Thank you. Thank you so much for taking him instead of Rashad White. Thank you so much, Jags and Jags fans. You guys are going to fall off a fucking cliff next year. Enjoy it. Sorry, Jags fans. I love you guys. I apologize. But the team's not looking that good. No, but good sign. And Jerome Ford, too. Bruiser. Compared to, we had Nichols and Rodriguez last year. They were not good at all. They were not good. They were not that good. And these two are upgrades and a half to those two players. So this isn't already. The running back room is already 5 times better than it was last year, in my opinion. Florian Brown is a good depth piece. And Van Jefferson, too, is a good depth piece. You gotta think about this. They're not gonna be a wide receiver 2 or 3. They should not be, and they will not be, I promise you. The thing, though, I'm gonna say, if we figure out wide receiver 2 and 3, which I think will be Brandon Ayuk and Jordan Tyson or Carnell Tate, I think whenever we figure that out, bro, they're gonna be the wide receiver 4 and 5, all the way down to wide receiver 4 all the way down to wide receiver 6, because Luke McCaffrey is he's a good depth piece at wide receiver. I don't think we should get rid of him. We gotta think about it like this. Our options down the line at wide receiver is gonna be way more deep, and here's the thing, we're never gonna see Chris Moore ever again. Holy fuck. We are never gonna have Chris Moore, ladies and gentlemen, ruining Jaden Daniels' career. Holy fuck. Jaden Daniels somehow made Chris Moore look like a good fucking wide receiver, and then obviously 3 games in a row, Chris Moore is your wide receiver 2. You can't do anything else. And then obviously when no one's getting separation, it's hard to throw the fucking football. And then people's like, oh, this guy sucks. You guys are stupid, by the way. I'm sorry. If you guys think Jaden Daniels is ass because he's throwing the Chris Moore's wide receiver 1, you're fucking retarded. You should stop talking about football. I apologize. NFL fans on Twitter just make me pissed off. I apologize. I dropped my cap. I'm sorry. Van Jefferson too. Gotta think about it. Dwayne Brown, Van Jefferson. Oh my gosh. It's gonna be so good. And now here is a thing that made me genuinely happy and just good. Re-signing Chris Paul. Chris Paul was probably our best left guard last year, and he was probably a player that actually did ascend last year. And it is really good because first off, you add to interior offensive line depth that obviously we were scared about because obviously we got rid of Tyler Biotis, which now puts us in an area in the draft to go wide receiver and in center. And if we do that in the draft, honestly, I don't see any holes for this football team. I just don't see any holes. So as of right now, we're looking at going off of this. I'm gonna tell you this right now. All these are, at the very least, decent signings. The worst one is a decent signing. I'll tell you this right now. My grade is an A for the Washington Commanders. A free agency for the Washington Commanders. I think this is the best in the NFC East by a wide mile. Loeb's lead. Get the Giants' dick out of the mouth, especially the Patriots. Drake May will have a junior slump. Shut the fuck up. Sorry. I love complaining. But as of now, obviously, let's hop in to a little 3-round mock draft for the Washington Commanders. Obviously, you have 2 picks in 3 rounds. You have 7 and 71. So let's hop right into this. Whew. Immediately starting this off, Jeremiah Love is obviously gone, which is expecting. Which obviously is, I think the 2 picks here is going to be Caleb Downs and either Jordan Tyson or Carnell Tate. I think, at the end of the day, Jordan Tyson is elite, right? He is elite. He is so good. But also, gotta think about Caleb Downs. We still have, not the best secondary, even though I wouldn't count it that much as a whole. We don't have that good of a secondary, but also, wide receiver 2 is necessary here. I think when you think about it, and our biggest weakness right now, as of right now, is wide receiver. So, we're not going to go Caleb Downs. We're going to go Carnell Tate here, which in my opinion, if you can develop him, he's 21. He's the youngest wide receiver out of the 3, and Carnell Tate, Mekhi Lemon, and Jordan Tyson. If you can develop him, and the only problem is he's not as good route runner as Jordan Tyson, not even close, and even Mekhi Lemon. I don't think that was pretty. There's still kind of like an edge there, but you gotta think about it like this. If you can develop him throughout the year, throughout the rookie year, because we thought this with Brian Thomas, he was insane, right? He was insane his rookie year. Why not Carnell Tate? And we know OSU, Ohio State players from wide receiver are absolute monsters. He doesn't have the injury history. I think Carnell Tate is the safest pick, and I think he's going to be just as good as Jordan Tyson, regardless. 71 right here. I already see Sam Hetch. Connor Lew, 2 sacks allowed, played 7 games. Sam Hetch, played all of it. He has played 25 games in 2 years. He's allowed 0 sacks in 3. It's Sam Hetch as center. Boom, 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 boom. After an elite free agency for the Washington Commanders, the Washington Commanders have an elite draft in the first 3 rounds. Oh my fucking god. I'm sorry, guys. Oh my gosh. Sam Hetch, future at the center position for Jaden Daniels. Carnell Tate, the future wide receiver 1 for Jaden Daniels for the next 10 plus years. Ladies and gentlemen, the Commanders do this, they are right back into contention. They are right back into being a top 10 team in the NFL. They're back at a Super Bowl hopes. And I think personally, if this happens, We could be talking about a Super Bowl race, an NFC title race between the Commanders and Rams. Boom, I said it. It's so good. Everything's so good, and we still have moves that we can still do, even before the draft. And now imagine this with Brandon Ayuk. I think we ascend over the Rams. Personally, I think we're the NFC favorite. If we do this in the draft and get Brandon Ayuk and maybe another cornerback depth piece, like Lanaire Sneed. If we get Lanaire Sneed, Brandon Ayuk, and then have this draft in our first two picks, oh my gosh, I think we're the best team in the NFC. And I said it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to like and subscribe if you're a fan of the Washington Commanders or just a fan of football in the NFL in general. I'll see you guys in the next one. Where is my mouse? Hope you guys have a great day. See you guys in the next one. Make sure to eat some good food.